Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to this, the premiere episode of The Cleanup Crew, where we take 4 plucky level 1 adventurers to take them on their first adventure in D&D using the D&D Essential Starter Kit. Before we go around and say hello to everyone, please take a moment to check out the opening links, including all of the places you can find us and support us and interact with our community, including places you can buy merch and find our Discord, which is very active, and all of those good things. We also have some information there about our sponsors, Mage Hand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, so please do check those out too. Let's go around and say hello to everyone, starting with, let's go clockwise. Let's say hello to aspiring DM, Jenna. Oh, hi. Who are you, and who are you playing today?
I'm playing Armin. I'm a Asmar cleric. And what else? What else did you want me to say?
Who are you? What do you do? Tell us about yourself.
So me or my character?
You.
Alrighty. So you can find me at Aspiring DM on Twitter and littledragonscribbles.com, where I have bullet journal and Dungeons and Dragons stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll carry on around the screen and say next hello to Orla at Naturally Orla. Oh, hi.
Hi. So I'm Orla, obviously. First time ever on Strat's channel. Very excited to be here. I do D&D stuff on Twitter mostly, so Naturally Orla is the easiest place to find me. And I run a show. I run the first Irish D&D show called Dublin and Dragons.
And who will you be playing today?
I will be playing Bryn Galanadel, who is a elf paladin.
Welcome, Bryn and Orla. Hi, thank you. So next around we come to, I'm going to struggle to pronounce this, so I'm going to say Jenny at Zopugno?
Exopugno, yeah.
Exopugno, that's close.
Had it forever, so it's just stuck now. Yeah, I'm Jenny, Exopugno on Twitter, where I do some crafty things, make some dice occasionally, mainly just say I love Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm playing a halfling bard called Misty.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And thank you very much, Cleric of Court, for that 12-month resub. Happy birthday to us indeed. You can gift an advantage to a player or DM of your choice. But last but most certainly not least, we come around to QTV. Vicky!
Hello everyone, I'm Vicky. You can find me, well, here every week now, which is fun. Thank you for having me, Scratch. You can also find me here and there on a German stream playing Cthulhu, so follow me on Twitter to see that if you want to see a German Cthulhu game. And that's all at the moment, so looking forward to the game. And I'm playing Callie, a tiefling paladin.
Fantastic. You'll have to excuse me as I play today, guys. I picked up the con crud. So my voice is, first of all, a little lower than normal, and also I am pounding back hot drinks. So please bear with me for that. So we're going to start today's session in, as tradition dictates, in a bar. In a small tavern. The cleanup crew officials have rented a small back room. And Callie and Armin, you'll already be there. How about you give us a visual description of your characters?
Who's first? I'll go first. So, she's relatively tall and pale skin, has a really long black hair, kind of up in like a ponytail thing with a bunch of like feathers in it, just like part of her hair. She has gold eyes and is very, not well dressed, but very like put together looking, I guess would be the best way to describe it. So yeah.
So, do you want to be a mage or a fighter? I can show you.
Thank you very much. And also, thank you very much for that subscription, Ambly. I get my things up. Mal, thank you so much for gifting our artist access to her own emotes. Fantastic, thank you. And Callie, are you with Armin at the moment in this back room?
Yeah, I am. So I am quite the opposite to Armin, which is by accident, but it plays as well. So my tiefling, really dark black skin, white hair, golden eyes, golden freckles. Maybe you can see it a bit. And wearing also armor, but it looks a bit too big for her. So she's quite tall, quite slender, and it looks just a bit clunky on her. And yeah, she's a bit twitchy. Her tail is just playing around while she's looking at Armin and the rest of the gang.
Now, with the two of you, as you are established members of the cleanup crew, is Philip, who you know as the coordinator of the cleanup crew. He wears a very white, simple smock. His hair is pressed flat to his head. He has a set of glasses set on the end of his nose. And, of course, the clipboard of fun, which he reads from every session. And he's looking to the two of you and saying, now, today I know we've got some new adventurers. I understand that the two of you are the only survivors of the mines of Fildelva, so well done for that. Try and guide these two, perhaps. Maybe if we could not have any more disasters, that would be fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll try to not have a repeat. Her eyes glaze over, looks off into the distance.
Yeah,
Still
Callie,
slightly traumatized.
looking at the ceiling, just finding a point that's more interesting, like,
Chugs her drink.
So, out of Misty and Bryn, who is likely to arrive early or on time?
Not
Probably-
Bryn.
Okay, I was going to say I'll arrive early. Very excited.
Okay, so how do you arrive? You'll have been given instruction to head to the back room at the Bog Standard.
Great name, by the way.
The bar.
Yeah.
100% stolen from the music I use, which is this track is entitled "The Bog Standard" by Ken MacLeod.
She's probably like almost bouncing in. She's super excited. She's got light brown hair, light brown skin, auburn hair, and just a big grin on her face. Just kind of like poking through the door. So, is this where the adventurers go? And she's got a lavender tunic, which is nice and flowy, some smart trousers, and a nice cloak with some like plum ribbon trim. She looks like a little bit too well dressed. It's like kind of what someone who has not adventured before would like put together as an adventurer's outfit instead of something truly practical.
Yes, welcome. Tell me, are you Misty?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. Welcome. We're just waiting for one more. So why don't you come in? There are some free drinks. He points to a table which has cups of water, and other refreshments. He sort of trails off because there's not any other refreshment. But make yourself at home and say hello to your new adventurers.
Great. Hi. I'm so happy to be here. You're both very tall. I'm about 3 foot, so.
Armin's still staring off into the distance.
Callie snaps out of it, looking down, just waving like, "Oh, hi."
Hi.
I am.
Hello.
And I will probably like nudge Armin, like, "Hey, we've got company."
Oh, hi.
Hi, I'm Misty.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm just like.
You're very
hand over.
small.
I know. People tell me that a lot.
Your outfit's very pretty.
Oh, thank you. I picked it out especially for today. I just can't believe I'm going to be an adventurer.
So it's your
Gonna be-
first adventure?
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Yeah. I'm a courtier in a nearby city, but I love to spread joy with my music, and I sing songs and play music about adventures, and I'm pretty good. But someone came up to me afterwards and said that my playing was nice, but I didn't really sound as if I knew what I was talking about. They weren't very nice about it. So I thought that I should maybe go on some adventures, and then I'll be able to be authentic in my music.
That's perfect. We specialize in first adventurers, don't we, Callie and Armin? Hmm?
Yeah.
Great.
We'll set you up for a prolonged career in adventuring, I'm sure.
Knock on wood.
She just like takes that face value and starts knocking on the wood.
Yep.
How long would the wait be before Bryn arrives?
Not that long. Like, they wouldn't be that late. It's just they probably got distracted on the way. Because it's been a long time since they were in town for an extended period of time. And then maybe they met someone and they started like talking to someone at a stand. And actually they were going to be really early. But then they got talking to this guy and then... Oh, but then his cousin came and then they were almost at the bar when like an old lady fell over and it just like was never ending.
And,
but they get there.
How do you enter?
Out of breath because they realize that they're late and they're also wearing half plate and running on half plate is not a lot of fun. And they're new to wearing metal armor.
I wish I had a half plate.
So they kind of like crash in like, oh, hey, sorry, I'm late. Sorry, that's me. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Over here.
Hello, excellent. You must be Bryn.
That's me. Yeah, no, there was a woman, and then there was before that. You know what? It doesn't matter.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're within 15 minutes of the set allotted time, so I will make. It's fine. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Help yourself to refreshment. He points at the table of water. And then when you've settled, we'll begin the induction process.
Great. Will there be there's no kind of written exam?
Oh, no.
No, but you do have to pay dues.
Yes, that is true. But no written exam. There's just essentials, do's and don'ts of working for the cleanup crew. We'll go through them shortly. I've got a nice clipboard. It's all organized on here. First item on the clipboard is make sure people are comfortable and refreshed. So make sure you are comfortable and refreshed, and we'll get started.
This is exactly what I thought adventure would be like.
Instantly panicked about the concept of having to try to be comfortable and was like...
Callie will just lean in because she's also wearing quite heavy armor. It's impossible to be comfortable here in this stuff, but, well, we need it, right?
Yeah, well, my old
Better
captain...
uncomfortable than dead.
Yeah, that's so weird. That's what Hilda said. Because I was at sea and metal armor, not the safest thing to wear on a boat. Very drowny, so...
How'd that do with all the salt water and the metal?
I just didn't have it. I never wore it. So I might be a little
corrosive.
Quick off the, right now to like get used to it. You can't bend in the middle.
No, it's really, but well. We are going on an adventure and every help that we can get will be good.
Right.
Lozenge?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I was just getting attention. Yes, I think we're all ready. You look comfortable enough. I've ticked it off on my list. So, welcome to the cleanup crew. You have been provided armor and weapons. Oh, no, you haven't. Hang on. Toby, could you come in? Come on. And you see a chest kind of come in through the door with a long tongue hanging out of its mouth as Toby the mimic makes its way into the room and sits down. Okay, Toby, just open that. No, come on. Don't mess around. Just, There we go. You've just got to stroke him in the right place. Now, there's leather armor and chainmail available here from Toby and a selection of short swords. So armor and weapons have been provided to you. Now, for insurance reasons, we do require you to wear the correct PPE all the time whilst adventuring with the cleanup crew. Be aware, though, that any damages outside of normal wear and tear will be charged to your account and come out of your wages. Your adventure may lead you to temples, dungeons, abandoned spires, and other places of some renown and or level of threat. And as such, they may attract adventurers. So, whilst you are visiting your place of work, please be on the lookout for active adventurers who may mistake you for a villain and try to run you through. Signs of active adventurers are unlocked doors, sprung traps, dead adventurers, bloodstains and trails, limbs. Be aware that bloodstains, trails, and limbs, though they are signs of adventurers, they may not necessarily mean the adventurers are dead. So even if you see them, make sure you're still staying alert. Also, you may see discarded or scattered holy symbols or other holy/religious paraphernalia. Now, please note that your insurance does not cover you for any interactions with magical or cursed items. So if you see any items around, you touch them at your own risk. Okay? Perfect.
Fair enough.
All accidents, incidents, and damages must be recorded to the incident logbook, which I keep by my side here. And all items should be recorded and left for collection unless expressly commanded otherwise. For example, if you are running a collection quest. This is your first adventure, so have fun, but be careful. Before we go on to the details of today's quest, are there any questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, one question. Do we already have our armor and weapons from the previous adventure?
Yes, you can keep hold of those. I understand storing them with Toby is a slight risk. Yes, Bryn?
What's insurance?
That is when, if you die, people give us money.
Huh.
So don't die?
Or at least
Please?
don't invalidate the terms of the insurance so that if you do die, we can still get money.
Snoo?
Snoo?
No, is it new? I mean, I watched some people die and nobody gave me money.
Yes. It's one of those city things. We invested in it early. It's kind of a new concept, but mostly it's turned out quite lucrative for us, especially after previous quests.
Armin gets that glazed look in her eyes again.
Callie will give her a tiny nudge as soon as she sees that.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Thanks.
we've got a very simple task for you all today. The great wizard Manculio has gone on vacation and needs his pets fed. Okay?
Julio?
Manculio, yes.
Okay.
He oh, sorry, I just punched my little microphone there. Test, is it still working? Good. So you are to visit his dungeon, where he, all of the normal gnolls, goblins, and ogres that normally frequent the place are also currently on vacation. They've recently had some adventurers come through. We had to clean up the place, and after that, they need a bit of time to go and do some team bonding and regroup before they go back at it. But unfortunately, the giant drake in the basement could not go with them as it's got too big to get out of the dungeon. So we need to feed it.
Feed it what?
Good question. Follow me. And he starts to walk outside.
Okay.
Let's follow.
I guess off we go.
Bryn's hand is just back in the air as they follow out.
Now this, he says, outside in the mud, is Daisy. Daisy is the Drake's meal. This sort of cow, sort of...
Oh. Damn it.
You are to escort Daisy into the dungeon, find the Drake, make sure that the Drake is well fed, and then return.
All right.
Okay. Make sure Daisy gets there in one piece so the Drake can have.
Yes, drakes are part of the lizard family, like snakes and other creatures. We're told they prefer live feeding.
Okay.
Which makes it easier. At least you don't have to drag 300 pounds of cattle. There's always a silver lining.
That's a very good point. That's
Yep.
very true.
That is very true. Is there any possibility it may decide to eat us instead of a cow?
Daisy? No, Daisy won't eat you. She's quite timid.
No,
Mainly eats grass.
not Daisy.
Oh, the Drake. Well, I don't think so. But probably don't enter the feeding area is good advice there. Now, I've got you a ring of keys here to Manculio's dungeon, and I've marked its location on the map. It's not very far away, actually, quite close to the city, worryingly. Bryn, did you still have a question?
Quite a few. But I feel like they're too existential, maybe.
Yes. I'm afraid I can't answer existential questions, but I'm sure the local cleric can help you.
You mean me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm the local cleric.
Hi. So, hi, local cleric. So, I was told by my deity to go on an adventure, and then my captain said that this was the best way to do it. What advice would you give a 103-year-old high elf who just doesn't feel like they really know what they're doing with their life?
Who's your deity?
Sahini Mumbo.
I'd say on this adventure, like, see how you feel afterwards. See if any existentialness goes away.
Cool. Power through.
That's all I got.
Classic. I'm on it. I'm on board.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Cool.
Not the best with advice.
It's cool.
I'm good with dead bodies. That's about it, though.
Okay. I'm gonna mind the cow.
Sounds good.
Meanwhile, Callie would probably already have been walking up to Daisy, scruffling Daisy's head, pulling some salad out of her pocket.
Oh no!
Towards the cow.
Pocket salad.
Okay, you might like that. I think I heard cows like that. And
yeah,
in
Daisy
front of Daisy.
gratefully munches away at the at your offering, and does that.
Good cow, good girl. Girl.
Not with glasses though.
We'll also take a cow with glasses to the dungeon.
Oh goodness. All right. Any last things? Oh, mighty Philip.
Things.
Anything else we need to know? Did he leave a key?
Yeah, ring of
Their
keys here.
lockbox?
Yep. There shouldn't be a lockbox. The Drake
Alarm?
may have nested on some riches. My advice is don't tempt it.
Okay.
As I understand, Manculio doesn't really track the amount of riches that the Drake has acquired because, you know, it's a Drake. Drakes will be Drakes.
Gotcha. The Drake has to be alive when we're done, yes. Right?
Yes, that is essentially, quintessentially, the point of the mission, to feed
Gotcha.
the Drakes.
Just wanted to check.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
And there should
Well-
be nothing else in the dungeon. No one else? Everyone is on vacation?
Well, all of the regular gnolls, ogres, goblins, and all of them regular people are currently away on vacation, doing a bit of team building. I understand the last adventuring delve was quite a blow to them. They lost quite a few people. So they're doing a little bit of a team building / recruitment drive up in the orc territories, I believe. Might be some squatters, maybe, but I wouldn't be too concerned. Probably nothing of any great concern.
Cool. Well, then, onwards.
Everyone
Do we have a map to get there? Do we know where we're going?
Yes, certainly. Yep. Here, I'll mark it on your map there. Put a nice cross out in the middle of the dead forest.
Dead Forest.
It's just
Gotcha.
a name, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Haven't been there.
Not ominous at all.
Might be fun.
Cool.
Now, of
All
course,
right.
I'm not going with you, so good
So
luck.
We return here, say hi to you.
Oh, I nearly forgot. Can you all sign these waivers for me?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Just go ahead. Not even read it.
Yep,
What
just-
does it say?
Essentially agrees to the terms of insurance and that they'll look after you should you receive any disfiguring injuries, horrible dismemberments, or in the case
Evisceration.
eviscerations, yes, acid burns, any of those sorts of things. And in the case of your death, that there will be funds released to the cleanup crew as reprimandation.
Well, I never really read terms and conditions, so that's fine with me. Yeah.
There we go. Yep. Just right on the dotted line there. Thank you very much. Yep. Right. Well, have fun. I'll go and wait by the message cantrip for the next mission, and you know,
Yep.
See you soon.
break a leg,
Thanks.
but not the Drake's
Okay.
leg.
Got it. Break Daisy's leg?
No.
Let's just
Maybe
Let's
just
just-
before you feed her, perhaps.
uh,
Anyway, I'll leave that
okay,
to
let's
you.
just go. Yeah. And Armin starts going.
Yeah, I'll start following. Trotting along. Oh, someone needs to bring the. Someone needs to
I've
bring.
got the cow.
Oh, good.
Armin's looking at the map.
Do you need some help with that?
You good with maps?
I'm better with maps than with cows. Trade you.
Okay. Got the cow.
I attempt to navigate us to the place.
Although Armin seems to be standing extremely far away from the cow, holding it at like arm's length to try to make sure it stays as far away as possible.
You know, Daisy follows you happily. Sometimes coming a little closer, but you can keep that distance up. They're not famous for running fast cows, although they can in a pinch. They can, yeah, but she's more of a trotter, Daisy. She just happily
Gotcha.
trots along behind you.
Armin's gonna try to not stare at her too, but just to avoid thinking it's cute just as much as possible.
Oh, that's really smart. That's a good idea.
It's an icky cow. It's an icky, gross, really gross cow.
Too late. Bryn already loves her.
Callie is also looking at Armin like, no? And walking towards the cow again, closer to the cow, and just stroking it.
Praying. Armin starts praying for any support from the Raven Queen. Just like, everything must die. I don't think it's not cute. It's not cute. Oh
Oh.
no! This is gonna be so emotional. Montage.
Yeah, so as you navigate using the map, Bryn, you are taken down a small path between the trees. You can see many a knoll and ogre track here. It seems like a well-worn path, but not so large as to be like a country highway. It's going to take you a few hours to travel, and we can look at some of that travel time if you guys wish.
Bryn's gonna try and keep an eye out for evidence that like something's been through really recently, like the kind of thing that might like jump out from behind a tree and try to murder us.
And Callie would keep eyes open on any animals, beasts, whatever she can spot. Because she's
While on cow
kind
duty.
of is living here. You are on cow duty.
While on cow duty, Armin would be extremely distracted, using all of her focus to stay as far away from the cow as possible. If she's not on cow duty, then she would try to be looking around, but currently she's not.
Misty's just excited to be here. I don't think she's really like twigged that she should be like looking out for danger and stuff. She's thinking like, should I play some music? Like, you know, like boost the mood because everyone's feeling kind of sad about Daisy, you know, and maybe cows like music, you know, like pull her dulcimer off her back and be like, does anyone want to tune? Does anyone want some music?
Ooh. I have a can someone trade me cow duty? So I have a tiny lyre or harpy thing.
You play music as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do a duet.
I
Callie?
only play the drum, so I'll take the cow.
Okay. Ring.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't do a dulcimer noise. Like, imagine it.
I can't either.
Yeah, start strumming.
Imaginary music.
Yeah, theater of the mind, everyone.
Yes.
After a few minutes, probably Callie would pull out her flute and join you guys.
This is the best.
I'm just picturing like the minstrels from Monty Python.
Bryn starts to hum along while leading Daisy, kind of singing, kind of like along to keep up, so that no one has to like they don't have to let go of the cow.
So, as you carry on, you can indeed see a sign nearby that says, beware, hidden dungeon.
I feel like that's counterintuitive.
Knoll traffic may come and go at any point. It looks like a highway sort of sign, you know.
Gotcha. So hidden. So I guess we're going in the right way.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
Looking around, trying to make sure there's nothing waiting to murder us.
How about we have some investigation or perception rolls? You may take your choice. Someone, if you would like to roll, or if you don't want to roll, you can also let me know your passive perception, and I'll what you see.
Perception, let's go. Whoa!
Oh, someone rolled
Starting
it.
off strong.
Wow, you can see through time and space.
See into the future.
Do I roll with advantage for some reason?
No, you always, so in Roll20, it always rolls 2. We always take the left one unless you have advantage or disadvantage, then we'll take the highest or lowest.
Cool.
Excuse me, nearly caught that. As you approach, Armin, you can see that tree isn't a tree, it's a door. But it's not a
Whoa.
door because it's ajar.
Ah,
Oh god. Oh god.
ah.
The
Great fun.
the hidden tree door is in fact slightly open.
Ah. Guys, look. A jar. I mean a door. I mean a tree? It's a door.
Should we
Is
go
that
in?
thing open?
It's open. I found there's an open door. Is this where we're going?
Oh, wait, hold on. I took some notes. I wrote them on my arm. This one says we should be careful of open doors because it means that adventurers are going to run through us. Are they ghosts? Are all adventurers ghosts? I didn't quite get that last bit. I kind of my attention started to wander.
Yeah, open doors aren't necessarily good.
I could go
The adventurous thing. to
knock.
do.
And
Well, I mean, it's already open.
maybe. Yeah, but if it's open and there's someone standing inside and they're gonna murder me, then maybe if I yell, "Hey, don't murder me!"
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, do that.
Bryn walks
Can I-
towards the door.
Wait. Wait. Can I look for tracks?
Sure thing. With your nat 20 perception roll, I'll give you advantage on a survival tracking check.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Oh my
What
god, your
am I
dice!
doing? It's the halo. It's the
What
halo.
did you do? It's the halo.
I don't know. I feel like this I might be using all of my good rolls for the.
Well,
entire-
now is the time for door spotting. So
Yeah,
Yep.
you never know with doors.
You can see tracks. Many, many small lizard-like footprints on the path that lead up to this door. They seem to have gone back and forth, making it difficult to tell whether this was a small group or a large group. But they're certainly similar sized, of similar height to Misty, and similar height and size, rather, sort of a small creature. And you can see even around the base of the door where the door has been forced, and there are pieces of bark and broken lock.
So, are any of the tracks recent? Or look more fresh?
Define recent.
Like,
if this has
Like-
rained in the last few days,
yeah.
like do any of them look smudged by rain?
Or not that don't match the other types of footprints?
or like have leaves fallen on top of the footprints rather than getting smushed in with them?
There
Yeah.
are some leaves on top of the footprints, but they're not. They haven't been hampered by the last rain, so you can probably place these somewhere within the last couple of days.
Okay. But nothing that's like, oh, that's definitely like a human footprint and not a lizard footprint.
No, humanoid lizard, perhaps.
Okay.
Can Bryn look at the map and figure out if there's any way this door to the dungeon we're trying to go to, or is this an unrelated hidden dungeon?
Not related
As far as
dungeon.
Bryn knows, everyone seemed real cavalier about this. As soon as someone was saying dungeon, Bryn was like, "That's weird. Why would you live in a dungeon?" But everyone else seemed to think it was really normal. So maybe this closes them here. They don't know. So they're just checking: is this the right dungeon? Is this a different dungeon?
Sure thing.
It's their neighbor.
You could give me an investigation or a
Or survival, perhaps?
survival. Yeah, I'll give you survival. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. On a 16. Yes, this is indeed the dungeon. It even says there on the thing, Dead Forest, tree door. Seems like the place.
Well, this is where we're going anyway, so
Well, let's go then.
Bryn will we'll sort of like open the door without putting any part of their body inside of it and just yell, "Hey, don't murder me! I'm coming in!" Really loud.
It's silent for a second until you hear, "Hey, don't murder me! I'm coming in."
You're already in.
You're already in.
No, I'm outside.
I
You're
asked you
already in.
first. Oh, all I can think of is the Grinch.
They turn around. I think we're good. They sound friendly.
Armin shakes her head and just kind of pushes past and is gonna peek in and walk in to
Does
the room.
anyone need a torch? Can everyone see in the dark?
Oh yeah, can you guys see in the dark?
Yeah, I got good dark vision.
Pretty good.
Oh wow, I don't think I've forgotten. It's been a while. I don't think so. Oh no.
Don't
I
think
should
so.
have thought about that.
I can solve that problem,
Oh great.
but yeah, no dark vision? No?
Yeah, I don't think so. Let me double check because I'm well prepared today.
From my memory, I don't think halflings get dark
yeah.
vision.
No, I have the in front of me. No dark vision.
Okay. I take out a pebble and I cast light on it and I hand it to her. Here you go.
Oh, this is amazing. Thank you. Just hold it up.
So yeah, you can
Yeah.
use that and let me know if it goes out. And if we need to be stealthy, just put it in your pocket.
Okay. Perfect.
Awesome. Onward.
As you try to move onwards, the group of you, the rope goes taut, and Daisy doesn't want to go in.
Shit.
I'll try and calm Daisy down.
Mrrr.
Yeah, you know
Callie,
what?
do you have any more pocket
Right.
lettuce?
You're right, but we got to do this anyway. I'm so sorry.
I find another leaf that looks a bit droopy and not the freshest, but well, she will hold it just in front of the door. Like, come on, Daisy, it's fine in there. We'll watch out for you.
Okay, so
Droopy pocket lettuce.
you have the choice. Either both of you can make a regular persuasion check, or one of you can make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion or animal handling?
Oh, I'd let you have animal handling as well.
Oh no, I mean I prefer
Sounds much
persuasion. But
better. I will take animal handling. It's a question.
can I take persuasion?
Yeah, let's roll each and see.
Okay.
Yours much better.
Brent's pretty persuasive.
They sort of are looking at the lettuce like it's a death trap. But as Bryn, your words seem to soothe Daisy, and they sort of nuzzle into you. They clearly trust you, and they walk into the dungeon beside you happily.
Oh, goodness.
Bryn dies a little inside, but it's fine. It's all gonna work out. Just have to have faith. Everything's gonna be okay in the end, because we're meant to be here.
And everything dies. So,
Yeah, okay. Not what I was going for, but that's also true.
it's comforting a little bit. At least for me. At this point, she starts pulling out long, elbow-length, bright blue leather gloves. Not leather, but like weird plasticky rubber gloves.
I'm fine, actually. Like I'm.
No. These are for me. There's people don't clean very well in their dungeons. I'm not taking chances.
Should we all have gloves? Is this a thing?
I mean, I have extra if you want, but
I'll take some gloves. Yeah, I can tuck my sleeves in. I don't want them to get dirty.
yeah, sure. Here you go.
Cool. Nice.
As we've all entered the threshold in the darkness here, who among you has the lowest dex?
Probably me.
Probably me.
Not me.
Not me.
I have 12.
I have 9.
Callie, as you step inside the dungeon, Your
Yep.
foot slips on something kind of squishy and gross,
Oh.
and you discover a small pile of refuse. Of lizard nature, so very vegetable-like, very green, but, you know, with some, perhaps, meat in there if it's been lucky. There's also some, like, cloth and sticks in this small pile of mess.
I will try not to fall. Probably I was distracted trying to stuff away the ruby salad again, because I can use that for another animal, I'm quite sure. And just staring at it. Maybe Armin is right. That doesn't look healthy. Just pointing at it.
Armin has continued putting on her cleaning supplies, now has like her hair like thoroughly tied back and like a scarf thing around her neck so she can pull it up in case it gets real smelly.
Be careful not to step in this, guys. And Callie will make another step forward, but trying
Should have
to
brought my booties.
what is in front of her, not to repeat that, and probably shaking her boots a little bit, trying to get it off her nice shiny boots.
And as you do step away, you have disturbed it, which means the pungent smell of cabbage fills the air.
Oh.
Callie will follow Armin's example on at least with
Yep,
the scarf,
pulling up
and
the
just
scarf.
pull her scarf around her neck and pull it up a bit.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Really
Yeah.
glad I wore my knee height.
Mouth, not through the nose.
It's either through the nose or like, do you want to like use your mouth?
Don't,
and
no,
possibly
don't talk about it. It's gonna make
Mhm.
it worse.
Word, it will go away if we move on. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Just
let's go.
remember that when we get out again.
So this is a small corridor. The stairway comes down from the tree trunk into this small sort of rough-hewn walled corridor. It's very much like soil and almost like a mine shaft where there's supports and structures in place to hold things in place. Towards the end of the corridor, you can see two doors, one leading left, one leading right. And of course, Philip didn't give you a map of the actual dungeon.
Oh, damn it. Damn.
Mm,
Okay. Does either seem to look like they're gonna head downwards? Or are they just straight hallways?
They're just two plain doors. You can open them and have a look if you wish.
Oh! Oh!
One left, one right. Just have
Can
a
I pull out my cup? I would like to cup and listen to the door on the right.
Make me a perception check.
Bryn doesn't know what's happening, so they get their hip flask out and do the same thing, but just with a hip flask like this.
Hey, God, your rolls, Jenna. They're on
I know!
fire.
I don't know what's happening! Oh my god.
So
It's the halo.
you listen to this door, and you can hear a sort of mostly quiet. Certainly no roaring sounds or anything like that, or no chittering sounds or anything like that either.
Okay.
Is that a good or a bad thing, though? You know, normally we're like, ooh, avoid the roaring, but today are we not
Right.
kind of
yeah.
pro scary sounds?
Could we cool down the corridors? Just open the door and be like, hello.
Do you want to try to listen on the other
Yeah,
door?
I'm gonna go to the other door too.
I don't hear anything.
Bryn, why don't you make me a perception check with your hip flask?
Go for it.
Maybe it works.
I believe
Maybe
in
it
you.
works.
Yeah. On a 10, you can hear the sound of whatever liquid you have in your hip flask sloshing around inside.
Sounds like the ocean.
I think there's water down this one, so it could be flooded. We should probably take your one.
I'm just gonna double check, just in case.
I don't know. I've been a sailor for 15 years. I know what water sounds like.
Can Armin listen to the other door too?
By all means.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe that is water you can hear.
I kind of. You might be right.
We don't
Let's try the
have
other one.
towards water. The
I mean,
trick is
I'm a pretty good swimmer, but I got all this armor on.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'd rather not get wet.
Yeah, let's try the other one.
Yeah.
Also, they said a drake, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do dragons like water?
Uh,
It's like a
I don't
watery
know.
dragon.
He did say. And
We should have asked what kind of dragon it was.
yeah.
send a cow into water. That is weird. I
Right,
don't
cows
think
hate
so.
Yeah.
swimming. That's a true
And
fact.
Kali would just try to open the door without just like the right one where there's no water and just try to look in.
Opening the door reveals a curved set of steps that go down into stonework rather than the soil mine-like structure you've seen up here so far. It looks like a bricked wall that goes down and around.
Can the cow go down there or is it too narrow?
Fun fact: cows can walk upstairs. They cannot go downstairs.
Oh no.
Yep, learned that in high school.
Cool.
Yep.
But they can walk down hills. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, I mean, I come from a long line of people who had cows up hills, and they can walk down like cliffs and stuff. I can not walk up.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be like the stairs. I don't know. It's a fantasy cow. It could
We
do
will have to
stairs. I don't
try.
know.
Is it at least wide enough that the cow could fit through without issues?
It's wide enough, yes, but hang on a second.
Are we gonna resolve the cow stair?
No, the
conundrum?
cow cannot navigate the stairs going down, I'm afraid. Daisy rolled a 3 on her stairs check. And,
What if Bryn tries to
Slides.
like, kind of like, lift Daisy's feet and like walk her down the stairs, guiding each hoof in turn?
Callie would try to help. She's strong.
Bryn Bagsy's the front.
this sounds like the most literal use of animal handling I've ever heard. Again, we can either have 2 animal handling checks, or one with advantage.
I mean, I only have a +1, so
I am proficient and have a +5 then.
okay,
So
yeah,
I will try with
good.
advantage. Not helping.
It's better than a 3.
True.
You can get Daisy down maybe 5 or 6 steps before she starts just making a low, unhappy noise. Just a sort of noise. This cow.
Big save, Daisy. Big save.
this cow isn't very happy now.
Okay, well, do we know for sure that the dragon is down?
It said basement. It's in the.
Did he say basement?
Uh,
I thought so. I thought it was in the
think
basement.
so.
yeah, I wrote giant drake in basement.
Oh, see, I just wrote a lot of notes on the insurance thing, and I forgot to...
What if we left Daisy up here and then we went and found where we should go, and then once we know where we
Yeah,
go, come back?
You know what? That's a good idea. But
What
wait,
was
what if
out
we come
there?
back and she's dead?
This one
Exactly.
time,
Why would she
on
die?
a long voyage, and so we put these goats on an island. Now, I don't eat meat, but a lot of the crew did. So we left these goats on an island, and then we like went off and we were like doing our stuff, and then when we ran out of food, we like sailed back to the island. We were gonna eat all the goats, but it turns out that there was like this like beast creature on the island, and they ate all our goats. And so what I'm saying is that I think that if we leave the sheep here,
The sheep.
We have a sheep?
Where'd the sheep come from?
This
Loose.
cow might get eaten by things.
Okay, I agree with that.
Do you think Philip thought this through on how we get her?
No.
No, I don't know
No.
what would have led you to believe that in what have happened to us so far that anyone has thought this through.
It's as if they had entertainment.
Quote of the day.
I mean, I'm sitting on a spiral staircase underground, miles away from the sea, holding a cow's foot. So, what do you want from me? No.
You're fairly strong, aren't you? Should we try to maybe
Lift the cow?
turn her around and
I don't know, I was thinking we'd like carry the
Is
cow.
there room
just on the
in
feet?
the stairwell?
What if we try to carry the cow?
There is not room to turn the cow, but you could try and
Vertically?
carry the cow. I think that would be a DC 18 strength for athletics check.
I will try.
I will try as well. Straight strength.
Damn, I got close.
Yeah, Bryn, you lift the front and Daisy starts making a worse noise.
Guys, I can't lift a whole cow by myself. This is ridiculous. Come on.
I can get the back of the cow is going up without any issues. I will try to shove and see if the cow is moving because she has just 2 legs now that can stand on the ground.
Are you like wheelbarrowing this cow down a set of stairs right now?
Okay,
my
I know I
God.
only rolled a 16, but given the natural 20, can I have the extra 2 and lift my end of the cow?
Yes, you can, between the two of you, you can lift the cow together.
Poor Daisy.
Oh god.
I'm like got her legs like over one shoulder, I'm like petting her nose, like it's okay, Daisy. It's okay.
Unhappy cow noises.
And are you taking the cow down or back up?
Down?
Down.
Down.
We can't turn the cow where she's like
We're going down. That's
we're gonna beep beep.
Oh, I'm gonna
mean-
cry my mascara.
I mean, if you've lifted the cow, technically the two of you could reverse the cow back up the stairs if you wanted to.
But then we would end up having to go back down if this was the correct way.
the way is down. We have to go.
Yeah, and we already figured out there was water on the other side, so
Yeah.
yeah, we
The other
wanna go
way is
there anyway.
flooded. We do know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
there's no way through that side.
So,
Alright, I'm
the
can I
stairs.
take out a piece of
Go on.
sorry, keep
No,
going.
you carry on.
Oh, I was gonna take out a piece of chalk because I'm still at the top of the stairs. I'm just gonna on the wood of the door, just put a little arrow that we went this way. Just so I don't lose our way. Or like in case there are more turns. Arrow that way.
Okay.
Follow slowly behind. Shaking
The
my head.
stairs go down 2 or maybe 3 flights. It's difficult to tell the way they turn. They don't seem to like go full rotations. It stops almost in like a half rotation, and opens into a large room that has tables, chairs, some like mounds that look like they could be impromptu beds, and it looks as though this room was once clean, but has since been used.
I put down the cow.
Yep. Same. Setting it down. Like,
Oh no. Okay.
Arlen, I have another question. Are we meant I really should have asked this in the pub, but are we meant to actually clean?
Okay, we're talking over the cow because I'm still behind you guys.
I've led Daisy away from the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Just to give you guys space to get off.
Well, while I would like to thoroughly clean this entire place, I am trying very hard not to do that because I would be here for a month.
Our task is to.
We're dropping off a cow. It's gonna get eaten.
That's it. We don't have
Yep.
to clean up.
Nope.
Because it occurred to me with the name. Like
No,
name.
I charge extra if we're doing cleaning.
But we can make a mental note to tell Philip later on that there is cleaning required, and he can send another troop.
Yeah, he can send someone else because this is. I'm gonna need someone to pre-clean before I come in and clean. For sure.
Huh. Okay.
Yep.
I would like to scan the room to make sure nothing's going to jump out and murder us.
That seems valid. Survival or perception?
Oh, my hair clips are falling out.
It's rolling my balls. 10.
It's real dirty.
Really dirty.
Oh, I mean, I can help a little bit, actually. I realized I can do cast prestidigitation and just clean like a little bit of like the table.
Bless that spell.
I
As
was
Misty-
just thinking, I wish I'd taken that.
As Misty and Armin are talking behind you, you hear a sort of from one of the mounds.
So Bryn takes out 2 scimitars. And you can tell me I can't do this because it's just mostly flavor. But I did find these scimitars that they don't do any magical damage, but they do glow faintly with moonlight. I just thought that was cool. So just in terms of like flavor, they glow slightly. So like slightly moonlighty glow on these scimitars.
Yours? Yep.
Ooh.
Bryn's like, all right. I don't know how to clean dungeons. I don't know how to herd cows. And I don't know what's happening or what insurance is. But if there's anybody in here, I know how to kill stuff that tries to kill me. So if you're gonna do that, don't. Huh?
Did you hear something? I assume you did.
Yeah, somebody has a cold. Or it could be allergies. It really does. It's so dusty. It's so dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you sound this challenge and hear the slight reverb off the walls, one of the mounds starts to wriggle and move, and a small kobold climbs out with green, scaly skin, and it's wearing some sort of like chitinous armor, maybe bone or shell, and has a small club.
I have my spear.
I have my axe out by now. Like,
Kind of like one scimitar on the shoulder and one pointed out.
Yeah, I'll pull out my rapier.
Would I know what kobolds speak? Jenna knows, but does Armin know?
Make me a history roll.
Oh gosh.
Easy way to find out.
History +0. Let's see what happens. Ha! Nope.
Nope. So you may be surprised when the little kobold starts to speak. And
Hello! My name's Gormac. The great and good and terrible. A work in progress.
I
And
respect that.
thank you. This is my dungeon.
Is it
Ah!
Hello, Gormac? The great, the good, and the terrible.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. We come in peace?
Do we?
We do?
Okay.
Yeah, we have for cleaning.
We're
No,
here to
apparently we're
drop
not.
off a cow.
Oh. Well, thank you. I'll take it.
No, it's
Not
not
to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I have a biscuit.
I have a leaf of salad.
No, not the pocket salad again, Cowley.
Sorry.
That salad looks kind of droopy.
Been in her pocket
Looking
for
at
a
it
while.
like it's probably still tasty. Still packing it away.
Well, if you're just passing through my dungeon to make a delivery, then I guess you could just pay a fee of a biscuit and... or 5 gold
High five?
coins.
How about this?
Crisp high five?
A crisp high five,
Looks like
2
we got a new
biscuits,
friend.
and nobody gets stabbed.
I could throw in a song.
Possibly a song.
When you say song, does that mean like an amount of money?
It does not.
Oh.
Your heart and soul will be enriched. I can guarantee that.
How about this? Okay. Not 5 gold, 5 silvers, and you tell everyone what an awesome dungeon I've got and that they should really visit and pass their way through and pay me 5 gold. Like you did. Wink, wink.
How about this? 2 biscuits, a crisp high five, 5 copper, and we don't tell the magician who actually owns this dungeon that you're here.
Hang on a minute. What magician that owns this dungeon?
The Mancurian mage or something.
Man, Julio? Man,
That was the one.
I heard Julio.
It could have been Julio.
Mancoolio.
That was also a possibility.
One
I
of
think-
those.
He has a pet drake we're feeding in the basement, so I think he's probably pretty spookily powerful.
Oh, the big boom thing, yeah. I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
It's what the cow's for.
We have to. That's our job.
Is the cow a renowned drake hunter?
Yes. Disastrous.
Who is holding on to Daisy right now?
Not me.
No, not me, because I have both my swords out, so not me.
Oh, well, I guess.
Either.
Does anyone turn to gesture towards Daisy when you talk about this?
Possibly.
Yep.
Yeah.
She gone?
Daisy is gone.
No!
The moment
Where
Yeah,
did the
the
cow
moment-
go?
the cow is gone, Callie would rush up the stairs and try to see if she's.
Gotten up the stairs, we had to carry her down the stairs. I turned to Garmac. What did we say his name was?
Garmac, the great, the good, the terrible. It's a work in progress. Kobold.
Yeah.
That's what I have written.
Garmac. Garmac, the great, the good, the terrible. It's a work in progress. Did you see where our cow went?
Ah, now that sounds like valuable information, which I will
God
gladly
damn it.
part with for 5 gold pieces.
Bryn.
Two crisp high
Bryn,
fives.
I would like at this point to explain that Bryn is big for an elf. They are 6 feet tall. They are broad in the shoulder, way broader than you expect an elf to be, and they are currently wearing very heavy armor. They, while still holding their sword, place their hand heavily but affectionately on this kobold's shoulder, lean in real close and say, "Friend, did you see where my cow went?"
Would you like to make an intimidation roll?
I would.
You can do so with an advantage for that wonderful description. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's a 16.
On a 16, you feel Gormak, the good, the great, the terrible, start to shake. And his cold, dead eyes look up at you. Alright,
I think I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly sure they didn't go up the stairs where your friend just ran off. I'm fairly sure they went through a secret door just over here.
They?
I mean, the cow. I don't assume cow gender.
That's fair. All right. That's fair. I'll give you that one. I give Garmac a biscuit.
Thank you.
Here's one of the crisp high fives.
Can we see a secret door? Did they like gesture to one?
They pointed towards an alcove next to the stairs.
I'm gonna go investigate that.
I want
I'm
to have a
gonna
look.
shout for Callie.
When I hear, I would stop and turn around. Because I guess I didn't see Daisy up there.
Yeah, no, there's no sign of Daisy. The other door's still closed.
I shout up, Callie, secret door, gotta go, come on.
Secret tunnel.
I'm shuffling and then like annoyed, like oh, and then she will like run back down, trying not to fall over her feet, and join the rest again.
Bryn,
I'm gonna try to look for the thing that opens it.
as you turn your attention away from Gormak to shout up the stairs, you or someone else, maybe we could have some passive perceptions. I'm looking for a 12.
Mine's 13.
There you go.
16.
You'll notice that Gormak actually runs to the opposite corner that was behind you when you were talking, and when you look back that way, he's gone. The wall's just closing behind him.
God, get
Shit.
move,
Biscuits.
damn it! Go after the little scaly. Starts running after him.
I have a passive perception of 9, just by the way, so I probably haven't noticed any there.
You don't even see Bryn heading towards the wall. Got it.
Oh,
Entirely like blue and silver all over. They're like not a subtle. I was gonna say human, not a subtle elf.
Yep. So you are faced with what seems to be a blank wall.
I'm gonna start kicking it, kicking
Not
stones,
the one I'm looking at, right?
punching stuff.
No, he was pointing at another wall to distract you, I'm afraid, Armin. Bryn, if you're trying to break your way through the wall,
I'm just
you
hitting it, trying to hit different bits, kicking
Okay.
it, see
So-
what moves.
tactically looking for a switch or trying to break through?
I'm looking for a switch.
Angrily looking for a switch.
Angrily looking for a switch. Okay, it's going to be investigation. If Armin's helping, you can take advantage, or you can each roll separately.
Maybe roll separately.
No. We'll see how this goes.
Oh,
Hey.
I actually did okay.
Investigation, because plus 0.
I have a -1, so
Nice. Well, as you investigate and kick, you hear a little click of one of the stones around foot level, and the wall becomes loose, and you can see how it spins on a pivot. Yeah. And there is a small cave-like tunnel here that goes level with the floor you were on, and towards there's a sort of orangey light glowing at the end.
Would the cow have fit in here?
yeah, that was gonna be my question too.
Just about. It'd have been a tight squeeze.
I don't know where the switch was.
Brain is like just getting in there. Oh my god, I'm gonna get this, and like still has their scimitars out, but like have it holding them backwards, so they're curved away from their arms, but they're like going forward with them like this because they're just like trying to get through the little space because they're kind of bulky.
Okay. And as you get through, you can see all of you as you arrive. You will see this is a small, what looks like a kitchenette area, perhaps a servant quarters that's been disused for some time. You can see a thick layer of dust everywhere. However, there is a fire lit, and it looks as though someone is getting prepared to start cooking something, as there is a pot boiling. And Gormak is standing there and says,
Aha! You have found my hidden lair!
Where's Daisy?
Daisy is in this room. She is in a pen nearby.
I mean, I am impressed with how quickly you got this cow into that pen, because it took us like 10 minutes to get her down the stairs. But still, you can't have Daisy, Garmak. I respect your ingenuity, but no, we gotta take our cow. We gotta go.
Well, I say by the laws of finders keepers, it's my cow now.
Look, you don't want to be getting into that kind of law, because if the law that we're using here is I stab you and take my cow back, then it's going to be very finders keepers from my perspective, but it's not going to go well for you.
Me and my pals might have something to say about that.
And two kobolds sort of step around from corners and appear very much like street gangs in perhaps the 1920s, as they have like flick knives and
Dance
things.
off.
Yeah, but still holding two very large scimitars, kind of going, friend, let's not play this game.
Could Callie step up next to her because I'm also 6 foot tall with the axe out, and I'll use some thaumaturgy.
I was about to say Armin's gonna help with her thaumaturgy with Callie.
Just that some dust lifts off and we look like
It gets like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, like it gets dark behind her, like voice gets very deep. Armin's helping.
Sounds like that'll be an intimidation roll from Bryn with advantage. And Misty, towards the back of the group, you feel someone tug on the back of your trousers.
That's a 22 for my intimidation.
Hello?
We'll get to the intimidation in just a second. So, Misty, there is a small orange kobold there. It looks like a very young kobold. And it has like a rusk biscuit, and it's offering it to you.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'm just like enamored. This is so cute. I'm probably not even like paying that much attention anymore to what was going on because adorable baby kobold. What's your name?
Bryn, as you say, come on, friend, let's not do this. Gormak sort of deflates. Goes,
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find a place for my family.
I respect that. And if I could give you the cow, I would. I got this. This is my first time on a holy mission, and it's not going great. So...
Maybe I could just have a little bit of the cow.
Well, here's the thing. We're gonna take the cow down to the Drake, and if there's anything left, I mean, you're welcome to it.
you could try if she gives some milk, and you could have the milk.
I mean, in my experience, you can't milk a cow that's distressed, but go for it.
And she will pull out a streak of bacon out of her pocket where everything is
Pocket
stuffed.
bacon.
Like, maybe you want to have this then for your water thingy. I heard
How about
it tastes good.
how about we just take a leg? I mean, they've got 4. That's greedy, right?
But
We need to walk her down.
yeah,
And we need to bring it there in one piece, unharmed.
sadly,
It was in our
yeah.
contract, wasn't it? I wasn't.
It
Again, I was really
was.
distracted by insurance. I wasn't.
It was in our contract.
All right. You
I'm
can
really-
take the cow.
I mean, I got some other rations in my bag. We could maybe I don't know. I've made some
I have
soups before because
Yeah.
you know when you gotta make stuff.
I have some like saltine crackers.
Pot.
I mean, we could maybe put something together.
Yeah, I got some
Like those
I got
little
some
like
turkey. We could chop it up, put it in soup. You know, it rehydrates. It's pretty good.
I can make stuff taste good.
I didn't really get
You know
your
those little-
names. My real name's Brian. This is my wife, Wendy, and our son, John. And behind you there is Tim.
Tiny.
Hi,
nice
everybody.
to meet you. I'm Armin.
I'm Brandon.
Misty.
I'm Kelly.
Pull out a bag of little like, you know those little like weird like crackers that are like hexagon shaped. They're like tiny. They go with soup. I have
Mhm.
like a half full twist tied together little bag. For snacking.
Bryn starts rooting through their bag. I have a potato. I don't even know why I have this.
A potato.
A potato. Like, why do I even have this?
Oh god.
I
A
still have the
potato.
bacon in my hand, like
All right.
Pocket bacon bits. Okay, we got pocket bacon, some crackers, a potato.
Trying to chop things with the scimitar.
Would you like to join us for dinner? We'll be eating soon. You can take the Daisy down in a bit. She was a bit stressed out anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we're not in a
sure.
rush, are we?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Did we have a time limit? I don't think we had a time limit.
I don't think.
And look at this cute little baby kobold.
No.
You know, now doing the arms thing.
Oh, give him a big cuddle.
Oh,
And yep,
makes me so happy.
you were cuddling the kobold, very happy kobold. During as they're preparing and getting ready to eat dinner, these kobolds explain to you that they are essentially the servants of the magician that people seem to just forget about. And so when everyone else went on this team building recruitment holiday,
Oh.
they were left behind.
Oh, that's so sad.
So mean.
I mean, are they going to be gone long?
Oh, I don't know, really. I mean, weren't really given any details. We just woke up one morning and, I'd made breakfast. I'd made breakfast for him, and I was like, oh, Mancunio, here's your morning. Nothing. No one there.
Note on
Gone.
the fridge.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have a union?
What's a union?
Wow, you guys have insurance and no unions. This kingdom sucks.
Should really find a better employer. Maybe Philip's looking for hiring, like, assistants.
We get discount on our healthcare.
That's good. Do you have dental?
Oof. All right. Just discounted? I mean, you got adventurers coming in here all the time, and you still have to pay some of your own healthcare.
Well, we get a 5% discount on injuries and things,
Okay. Well, Bryn starts rooting through their bag for like a pamphlet for the doctors union, and they're like, okay, so this isn't the exact same, but a lot of the stuff is the same. My old captain was our union rep, so I feel like if you just take a look at this, maybe it'll do you some good. I don't know. I still got a few in here somewhere.
Huh.
I just really think,
On the
with
back of the
dangerous
pamphlet.
working conditions, you guys need to really think about this.
Yeah, on the back of the pamphlet, Armin writes Philip's contact information. He might need help. I don't know. Maybe like secretarial work.
Oh, I don't know if I could get into adventuring. I like
No,
the
not
idea
adventuring. Just like doing his books and
Oh, I
He's
see.
very organized.
yeah.
Adventuring's definitely not for me. I've got a family. I like the idea of freelancing, but I need the stability of a full-time gig.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's you should really look into some of the, like I say, if you head into the docks, I mean, there's some good opportunities around the warehousing. They're always looking for people who are good with organizing. Some of the taverns.
I know some exterminators down by the docks. They have a rat problem.
Rats are a real problem.
Okay. I think I could look into that, yes. And while they're away, they probably won't even notice if we leave.
True.
Not until, like, a few days in, where they're like, well, where's my breakfast? I thought that little lizard thing bought me breakfast every day.
And if they don't give you notice of, like, scheduled holiday days, then you don't need to give them notice of termination of employment.
Right.
I don't know much. But I know this.
Oh god.
No, thank you. You've been really eye-opening. I wonder if there's a place I could stay in the city, or do you think I should operate from here?
The commute might be a little.
Yeah, a little much.
When everything gets back from holidays, and you've got to deal with that, all the traps that are going to be set up on the way into the dungeon. That's going to make your commute in the morning.
Oh yeah, that new employment rush when everyone's trying to impress someone, and that's how we lost my brother.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought he was an adventurer. He was wearing a hat, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we'll finish up here. You guys can go and feed your cow, and then I think, Wendy, shall we? Yeah. Let's head into the city. That sounds like a great idea.
Well, good luck to you and
Yeah,
yours.
best luck.
Crisp high fives for everybody.
This-
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this was your combat encounter. I don't know how we ended up here, but.
Make
Guys,
us
the
like
kobolds.
family.
Oh, God, this is great. Skated around the combat encounter and helped a kobold get a job.
All the
Oh,
cleanup
Lord.
crew. You know, we're just cleaning up something different to what we
Yeah.
We're cleaning up their lives.
Cleaning up lives. It's wonderful.
they were cleaning up capitalism.
Yeah.
Next week, the patriarchy.
Yes.
So yeah, they're seeming happy. They're starting to pack up their things. The son John offers to walk the cow with you if you would like.
If you can show us the way, I think yes.
Yeah, if you can show us the
We're lost
way,
down here.
but I don't want to endanger him.
Oh yeah. It was my job to always feed the drake in the first place. So I can help you out if you want.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Love the
Any
help,
pointers?
but- Yeah.
Well, really, what they did was they just sort of marked out an area with yellow chalk. It's sort of like stripy, like black and yellow stripes. Just don't stand in that bit, but put the cow in that bit and then run like buggery.
Okay.
That is
Sounds good. Onward.
And he sort of squeezes Daisy back through this passageway. You can see it really is a squeeze. Like Daisy's flanks are sort of rubbing against the wall as she moves. But he opens the door and out you come back into this slightly disheveled room once more.
This way.
Starts heading towards the double doors at the back of the room, which lead to another set of stairs with a smooth ramp next to them. You can hold the cow on.
Oh, well, that's good.
You think they would have done that for the top stairs as
Yeah.
well?
Was it a smooth ramp before we got into the cows can't go downstairs conversations?
Oh, goodness.
He actually, yeah, no, he would totally bring this up. He's like,
Why did you bring the cow down the spiral staircase?
Was there another staircase?
Oh yeah, there's the you could go through the door on the left. There's a nice easy.
Oh, damn it.
But there was water
No,
behind
it
it.
was flooded. You gotta be careful. That was
Yeah.
flooded.
Flooded.
Yeah, it was flooded.
That
I mean, we
seems
didn't
odd.
check, but
Definitely heard it though.
yeah.
Because you heard it too, right? You heard the water?
Yeah, I thought I did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll. Wait, no, I don't have to check that out, do I?
You don't have to check
No,
it
you
out.
don't.
It's not your responsibility, John.
Well, I feel empowered.
Good.
Right,
Powering kobolds everywhere.
well, anyway, I've sort of shown you the path, and there's the yellow crosshatch bit. So, like you said, this isn't my responsibility. You lot are being paid, and I'm not. So, I'm gonna go back to my family. Thank you for everything.
Thanks for your help.
Spirit.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Bye.
Goodbye, combat encounter.
I thought you said comrade encounter for a
No,
second. Which is
combat.
what it actually was.
Oh, God.
and
Like,
yeah,
wave at them as they pass by.
as you head down, you can indeed hear the sounds of a drake as you come down the stairs, sort of growing louder.
This must be it.
And at the base, you can see there is a large gate with a padlock on, and beyond that gate, there is indeed a. You can see through like the bars that there is a cross-hatched yellow chalk marked area.
Okay. So I got the keys. I assume they would work for the padlock.
Yes, there are 7 keys. This is the first lock you've encountered,
All right.
as is always the
Uh,
case with keys.
Yep. I want to look around for the Drake, just in case he's lurking, as I try the different keys.
Why don't you give me a perception or survival?
Let's go perception. I think that's the right one. Okay.
Okay, yeah, on a 17, no sign of the Drake.
Okay.
You can see, though, that there's another set of doors on the opposite side of the of this little enclosure.
All right. All right. Not that key. Not that key.
Click!
I'm gonna. That key. Okay. And how far away is the little hatch marked area?
This area is about 50 feet long and 40 feet wide, and the hatch mark is dead center.
God, I feel like we're feeding raptors in Jurassic Park. I open the gate.
Carefully. And then
Okay.
try to get Daisy to move. She's not walking on her own, I would guess. We'll pull
Daisy.
out again the
Oh,
ruby salad in front of her, just like, come on, girl.
Daisy looks at the salad and looks at you, Daisy, and then looks at you, Bryn, with just betrayal.
I can't do this. I can't
I
do this.
cast command.
No, guys, I can't do this. I actually can't do this.
I cast command.
Does that work on animals?
Does it?
I think they have to have an intelligence over 4. It depends what Daisy's
hold on.
stats are.
Hold on.
I mean, she seems pretty intelligent right now.
I can
A
look up
creature you
Daisy's
can
intelligence.
see within range. That's all it. Here, I'll put it in the chat thing. Cause I don't have my glasses on, so I'm endlessly squinting.
It doesn't say anything about having an intelligence, but
I
it
must be thinking of other ones.
does say about understanding their language. It also says it's a wisdom save, so what is your spell
Okay.
safety?
My spell save DC is a 14.
Well, we'll find out. What do you command?
Walk. It has to be one word.
Daisy starts to walk, but immediately tries to turn left.
I'm like grabbing hold of Daisy, like, no, guys, I can't do this.
I mean, this was our job.
Ah!
Can we find something else to feed the Drake?
Like what?
I hate this. What if
Like
I've got it,
soft,
guys? I've got it.
Type song, like really sad.
I have an idea. Now, it's gonna sound crazy. But what if, just theoretically, we helped the Drake escape? Because the whole reason that we're feeding this Drake is because it's trapped in here because it's too big to get out.
And then
How
we
would
turn
get it
with
out?
Daisy to tell Philip we couldn't do the job because the Drake.
The Drake had already escaped, which isn't our fault.
Could we be putting other people in danger though?
Yes, super maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't want anything to happen to Daisy, but isn't that better than lots of people? Oh, that felt horrible to say.
Yeah, but I guess
I'm gonna become vegetarian after this.
I already am. That's what's making this complicated. If it was I guess my issue is the complicity of it. So like if Daisy was out in a field somewhere and then with some other cows and the drake came flying over and like killed one cow, I'd be like, that's nature, you know?
Drakes. Do drakes have wings? I don't think they do.
Okay, crawling, you get what I'm saying. And I'd feel like Daisy had her fair chance to escape, or some other cow, or what's happening there. Whereas this is us feeding Daisy to it. This is where I'm. Maybe if we let Daisy run and had the drake like chase her.
That kind of seems worse. That's a
Yeah, that's
As I said it, it was worse. Yeah.
cast sleep on Daisy, then she wouldn't know. We could lift her gently into place. Well, you could lift her. I'm not really gonna be able to help with that, but you're all big and strong.
Or we could just kill the drake.
And then not ever get paid and get fired.
I mean,
Probably got.
a cow.
I don't think we can. Can Callie carefully walk forward and try to peek to see the drake and how big it really is? I doubt she's ever seen a drake before, so it would be like.
I will start looking over the contract.
Indeed, you can. You can make me an investigation for the contract. The drake is a large creature, no wings, but is definitely reptilian. It has a large horn on the front of its head. This one is a bluish color. It is considered a medium creature. So it is large, but not dragon large.
Callie will carefully step back. It's not as big as I thought. Maybe.
I'm just saying it.
But the drake didn't do anything bad either. Why should we? I doubt he's here.
I have an idea. Hello? Hello?
Doing?
Drake? Hello?
Would I know what
Can
language they speak?
Negotiate? Do you speak common?
I mean, I speak dragon.
Draconic. Hello?
Are you guys doing this in Draconic?
Oh,
Wait.
I don't speak Draconic.
I
Okay.
speak draconic.
So the creature comes and you see a large claw go through the bars of the other doors on the other side of the room and
Oh
sort of
god.
rattle
God.
them.
Oh god.
It's
Hello? I say in draconic.
The rattling stops when you speak Draconic.
Ask them.
to leave. We can help them.
Hi?
I don't know. Ask them. Get us read on what kind of person they are.
What's your name?
Instead of answering, you just hit a sort of a mix between a growl and a purr, sort of like that deep.
Ooh. So I can't pronounce that. Hi, I'm Armin.
Great.
What else should I say?
I don't know.
Have you considered becoming a vegetarian?
Ask him if he's hungry.
Yeah. First, ask what the working conditions are like. Then ask if he's a vegetarian. Then ask if they're hungry.
Okay. So what are the working conditions like here?
you see a sort of black filmed red irised eye surrounded by these blue scales come up to the slit in the gate and sort of like looks through and it focuses on each of you.
Callie would try to step in front of Daisy and trying to push her back away from that thing a bit.
Well, I believe you had to tell Daisy to walk, right? So
I
Daisy
did. I
is
thought they turned
still.
her around, right?
I mean,
But I was holding on to Daisy and turning her in a circle.
so she's just turning in a circle. Okay. So...
Because Brent was like, no, no.
Merry cow round? Cow round?
Cow round. Merry cow round.
America round, nice. I like it. So okay, so I guess Callie's sort of what, rotating with Daisy.
I'm just trying to push her a bit back, that she does the circle a bit further away, if possible.
Bryn's just like standing there like this.
And
How
that is not working. I'm not sure. She will.
if one of us was to look at Misty, how is Misty looking in this moment? How's Misty feeling?
Kind of transfixed by the Drake. Not paying attention to the cow, just wide-eyed. Never seen anything like this before. This is a brand new experience. And obviously has no idea what Armin is saying because she doesn't understand Draconic.
So when the eye is focusing on everyone, when it looks at you, it almost sort of like does that thing where the pupil dilates slightly, and it definitely focuses on Misty for just a second.
Little tiny step back.
It does
Come in
not
peace?
answer though, Armin.
Do you speak?
You hear a small roar.
Oh, tell them like one roar for yes.
I was about to say that.
No.
Okay, 1 roar for yes, 2 roars for no. Can you speak?
The claws come through the door, and then on the other side as well.
Oh no.
And they start to crunch, and you can see the wood of the
Oh,
gate
shit.
sort of like splinter under their grip. You can also see that this is more like
Close
a
the gate.
sluice gate than a like
Oh yeah.
opening gate.
No, it's
So
fine, guys. Everything's fine.
I closed the outside gate. Just in case.
so you've all gone back outside. You're not closing anyone in.
No. I would hope
No,
not.
don't close the sluice gate because then we won't be able to talk to them.
Well, it's like a.
Sorry, I mean the gate that the Drake is behind at the other side of the room is like a sluice gate, but the gate near you is like a normal swing gate.
Yeah. Like a wooden one or like a, can see through it type gate.
Barred wooden, so wood with metal bars. As is the
Okay,
sluice
I
gate.
close it.
At least we can.
I don't know if we're going to be able to negotiate our way out of this one.
Nope.
I'm sorry, Daisy.
Nothing.
I also apologize, players. The Drake card says understands Draconic but does not speak.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But I mean, like, they could like knock, you know?
Drake sign language.
like tell the Drake to roar once for yes, twice for no, and then ask, do they like it here? I don't know.
I translate what she told me to say.
In response, you hear a fairly loud crash as the Drake pulls on the gate at the other end of the room.
Oh shit. Okay, let's go. We're going. Because I closed the door already. I just
But I have Daisy.
I point her toward the ramp.
Back
I was
out?
walking. Point her toward the ramp.
But this was our job.
But the ramp isn't. Are you pointing Daisy towards the ramp out?
Yeah.
So we're giving up on the job and just trying to get out of here?
I will. Priorities: 1, living. 2, job. Living first. Let's go.
Okay.
Don't
But if
one
we-
another.
If we offer the cow, then it's a, you know, that's what we were meant to do. It's a
Yeah.
distraction. It's a meal.
Oh.
But that's what we had to do, isn't it?
And he would be busy with the cow not following us or in danger
Yeah.
our friends up there. But
Okay. Armin takes a deep breath.
wait. How do they know if we fed the cow? If we bring Daisy out and let her into freedom, they have no idea. Maybe he's just extra hungry.
That's
was-
what I was looking over the contract for. I was looking for like minutia.
But what
Contract.
if it gets out and eats the kobold family?
We
About
can
him.
take them with us when we leave.
They are
Thought they already
packing.
left.
They're already packing.
leaving.
We can just go.
And honestly, look how we had to squeeze through there. There's no way the Drake
How's the Drake gonna get through?
through this. They won't know. We can just tell, hey, yes, we did because
We did it.
Did I find out anything from looking at the contract earlier?
Oh,
shit.
as you looked through the contract, you can see it does indeed say the Drake must be alive and well fed by the time the mages and his army return.
we just leave all the food here we have, that he can snack on that.
Let's start moving, and then
I have an egg.
I start tossing over my rations, like
Yeah.
through the.
Roll the egg across the ground.
I'm just pulling out my bag and upside down and everything. It's hot mess, like some meat, some vegetables, some fruits, some cookies. So
Okay.
and probably a piece of wood in between and a stone, because she really doesn't know what the people eat here. So it's like, and just pile
Thank
it
you.
up.
With that motivation,
Yeah.
I'll take advantage. Thank you.
Oh God, no.
Oh yeah, the you hear
No!
the gates smash down in
Which
that
ones?
little the sluice style gate as it
Okay.
enters the 50 by 40 foot area, and immediately this tongue as this creature starts working its way across the floor, licking up all of the rations you've put on the ground. Did you lock the gate?
I did. I went click
You did.
earlier. Yes, I did.
Okay, then you might have some time.
Oh God. All right, we're leaving now.
Okay, time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Daisy, come on, Daisy, move! Shoving her from behind, like,
I gotta do a good rear
She's still
haunch
walking.
slap on Daisy.
and she's
Yep.
still walking.
And Daisy well, not only starts walking, I mean, can they increase speed after your command? I think so, because they're going to start and do that clumsy cow-looking run towards the ramp. And soon, with this poultry, because of the egg, offer of food, the Drake is slamming against the second set of gates to try and get towards all of you.
Oh no.
We can look up in the kitchen if we find anything that we can throw down.
I start shouting for Brian.
Okay,
Brian, time to go! Time to go, Brian!
so
Brian, get the kids!
Brian and his family are making their way into the room at the top of the stairs. Just as you all get to the top of the stairs with Daisy, you hear an almighty crash from the bottom of the
Go,
stairs.
go, go, go,
Kids on the
go.
cow! Let's go! Let's go!
Uh,
What?
Good
Oh,
both
ah,
kids.
ah, ah!
Time for fucking ride, kids!
And can everyone please make me an athletics check to try and make their way to the spiral staircase as the Drake comes pounding up the stairs
No!
behind you. Safe.
Oh, no.
Safe.
Oh no.
I will say though, Bren will bring it at the rear anyway. Like Bren's last one out, so
Okay.
I had
Hold on, sorry,
both
just-
kids. I had scooped 2 kids.
put him on the cow. Cow has longer legs than kobolds.
All of you are in good shape. All rolls higher than 15. You all make your way easily to the door. Thank you, chat, for requesting the athletics for the cow. I agree.
Oh no.
No.
I saw that was you. God damn it.
Give my advantage to the cow.
No need. The cow does not need advantage. The cow has had plenty enough motivation this dungeon. They are stampeding towards these spiral-shaped stairs.
We're traumatized, Daisy.
And you can see Brian, Wendy, John, and Tim in Brian's arms also running towards the spiral staircase. All of you make it, and you get maybe 5 to 6 feet up the stairs just as you're going around the side when you see this gigantic snout burst into the wall, bulging it outwards as the Drake tries to chase after you, and this tongue starts lapping up the stairs after you all.
I wanna
Bren's gonna
try
turn around
command.
and try and do one round of attack, so people get one round ahead on the way out.
Okay, let's
I
do this.
wouldn't use command.
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Anyone who would like to have an attack before you leave, roll initiative.
Yeah. Honestly, Kali would join as soon as she would see Bryn is not following. She would stand next to her.
Yeah, everyone else is doing it.
Oh lord.
Boy.
How do you roll it? Oh, never mind. Got it.
Oh boy,
I accidentally rolled Dex instead of initiative, but it's the same.
it's the same. So that's just fine. So if I'm reading this right, the only person who gets a turn before the Drake is Armin.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was gonna command it to stay. So,
Wisdom save.
DC 14.
yep.
It beats your DC, charging towards you all. So marching order here.
Yeah.
Bryn said they were at the back.
Yeah.
Who else is nearby?
Probably somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I was probably the next one next to Bryn. I think.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, totally. As you turn back to say stay, and the creature ignores you.
Yeah. Stay. Shit. Forgot to say it in Draconic. Damn it.
So, the creature is going to rush towards you first, Bryn, as a Drake gets multi-attack on its turn.
Oh shit.
Its maw goes towards you, Bryn, trying to bite at you. What is your AC?
I can't find it. Where'd it go? 15.
On a 22, it's going to hit you once.
Yep.
Oh, dealing 11 piercing damage.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage.
How are you doing?
I'm up. I'm still up.
You're still up? Awesome.
I'm still up.
Oh god.
Not by a lot, but I'm up.
So,
That is my total hit points.
this maw clasps around Bryn's half plate, maybe not doing like actual biting damage, but just compressing you and squeezing you until you hear something pop. Its tail whips around towards Armin in defiance. Does a 15 hit you, Armin?
It does not.
You dodge out of the way.
Clang.
Next in the initiative is Bryn.
Oh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. So I'm going to attack,
Not-
obviously. I have 2 attacks with my scimitars because I have two-handed fighting. So I'm gonna attack with the first one. That's a 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit the Drake.
Excellent. All right, so that is 5 plus 4 is 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah. The creature lets go of you as you slice at it with your first scimitar.
Okay, gonna do that again. 24.
That's a hit.
Excellent, excellent. All right, and 1, but plus 4 is 5 damage.
Indeed. The
And
creature.
then
Yeah.
then I'm gonna try and run away. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna tank. I'm tanking. I'm staying. I'm staying.
Run!
I was going to say because
An opportunity, but
you didn't take an action to disengage.
I can't.
No. So if you would like to run, it will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but this is gonna get to attack me either way. So
Fair. Totally
Yeah.
valid.
No, wait. I am gonna run because I'm gonna use up its reaction. I'm running.
Okay.
Run.
So opportunity attack then.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see as well already in the 6 seconds it's taken for this lot to happen that Brian and his family have made their way up the stairs and their sounds are distant now.
Good.
The creature is purely going to try and bite at you again. With a 19.
No!
19 hits.
Oh no!
Only does 7 piercing damage this time.
She's down.
So the creature grabs
Nuggets.
Bryn, sort of shakes a little bit as you've, cut its lip a little bit, and throws you towards the stairs.
up or downwards?
Next in the initiative order is Misty.
Okay. In panic and to try and make this all go away quickly, she is going
So, do you
to
want to be a
cast
mage
sleep
or a fighter?
on the Drake.
I can show you how to be a shield.
Oh, please work. Please work.
So that's 23 points of sleep damage.
Sleep damage?
As you cast this spell on the creature,
Mm-hmm.
it sort of shakes its head for a second and shakes away the sleep spell.
No!
It has more than 23 HP, but I believe sleep affects all creatures in its radius, doesn't it?
It's a 20-foot sphere, yeah.
But say you
Armin.
can cast it to where it doesn't affect people.
You
Yeah,
could-
it's like to the back, right?
Yeah.
To the back.
I think it's 20 feet, but it's like within a 60-foot range, I think. Let me just double check.
It is.
Yeah, so it would have been like at the back.
At the back. Okay, yeah, of course. You would have known this, and you would have made sure that Armin, who was next in line, was definitely not within range of that sleep spell. Any other actions on your turn? You are not currently in combat with a creature. In fact, the only person who's been in combat was Bryn.
Yeah. Yeah, I think try and scamper up. Maybe squeaking in fear.
So, if you wanted to bonus action, heal me so I don't die.
Oh, like you can't cast 2 spells on a
No,
go,
you
right?
can't. No, never mind.
She's very
Unless-
panicked. I'm very
Unless one is a bonus action, then you can cast a cantrip. But you. Well, I mean, how does this look? Do you just skip over Bryn's body with no remorse, or?
Well,
I think she
sprints
probably,
at the
like
back, right?
stumbles, and it's almost like climbing backwards. Like almost crawling backwards.
Oh, so you fall over my body. That's much better.
Yeah, like trip over it. Yeah.
It's like a little clanging sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not very heroic.
That's
Not what you expected.
totally fair. Callie, it's your turn. No one is currently within 5 feet of the creature, so you have free movement at the moment.
Right, Kali will decide to not attack. She will run towards Bryn, lay on hands, full 5 points that she can give,
All right.
and we'll try to get her up and try to help her that we can get up and call backwards as maybe kind of free action to Armin, like, run!
I think if you used like I'll let you take a bonus action sort of grapple on an unconscious person. You can lay on hands them afterwards when you're carrying them and move half speed up the stairs.
Then I will
was
take
gonna say, I
that.
think that's what.
Yeah, if I can do that. Pull her up and then 5 points, like, come back.
Armin, we're back to the top of the initiative order.
Yep. So they're all moving. I'm gonna move as well. And since Bryn is up and moving, while I'm running away, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. Which I just
Yes.
had. So I didn't put it in my thing. So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw, or take 1d8 damage. But since it's missing hit points, it would take 1d12 necrotic damage instead.
16.
What's my... I guess that's... What was mine? 14? Damn it!
Creature is nowhere near death yet. I guess is the way we'll shake off this spell, as it sort of snarls and
Damn.
you're using your movement to get away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it sort of follows right on your tail as you cast another spell at it. It roars at you in defiance and sort of chases you up the stairs. But it is too big to fit on the stairs, and so
Thank God.
you can sort of scamper past Bryn and Callie, who could only move half speed. So Bryn
Oh,
and
no.
Callie, you're very close to this drake's mouth, and perhaps its tongue can even touch you as it sort of...
But so
We'll stand behind.
if I run past, can I like latch on to Bryn and help move?
Sure, we can give you a little extra movement there.
Yay.
Now, if anyone would like to continue to attack the drake, we can remain in initiative, or if you like, we can drop initiative now as you are.
No, it's this is running time. That's fine.
Running time?
This is
Okay.
fine. Running time.
Running.
Yep.
I hope Daisy
Run
is
away.
with the kobolds.
Yeah, Daisy was moving like you've never seen a cow move. Was out of this dungeon before the kobolds were. Nat 20 athletics from a cow.
Perfect.
So when you get to the top of the
God.
stairs, you can see the door nearby, and in the clearing outside, you can see an out-of-breath Daisy, a small family of kobolds with like knapsacks on sticks, and mostly a clearing.
I close and I lock the door. Just in case.
Catching breath.
Yep.
Who wants
Yep.
a fun fantasy cow ride back to town, kids?
Do we just return her? They will send
No,
the
let's.
ones in to bring her down there. I would say we let her loose.
He could
Find a nice
disguise
farm.
her as a different cow.
I don't think they care
To
about
quote,
it.
to quote the movie Twister.
Yeah.
Look, another cow. It's the same cow.
What does
Oh,
Daisy
no.
want to do? What does Daisy look like?
Daisy's just
Traumatized.
panting. Oh.
Do we know anybody with a farm?
We could give the cow to Brian and his family as long as he
The cow.
well, he can promise that he only uses her for milk.
Brian, how do you feel about this deal?
Well, I'm very much a carnivore, but I suppose if I can get fair wages, then meat would be back on the menu. So,
But also milk, you know? You got if you keep this cat alive, you get milk.
I can't digest the stuff personally. Wasn't born with the
Oh.
enzymes.
That's actually really accurate and fair,
Yeah.
so that's okay. Yeah. It's
Could
very
sell the milk to get the money for the meat.
So I don't know what intelligence rating I gave Brian, but it was evidently quite high.
We find a place for Daisy, but I don't think we should return with her.
Yeah.
No, we
Okay.
should definitely
What are you going to say when we go back?
that
The cow?
It had broken out.
that the Drake had broken out. I mean, that's not actually a lie. The Drake did.
It is the truth. It did break out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
But when they return, they know the Drake is still there.
But isn't it broke out of its area? Like they didn't pay us to fight a Drake. They paid us to feed a Drake, and they
To
haven't actually paid.
attempt to feed us. Feed the Drake, not feed us. Mm.
Yeah. So if we got there and the Drake was breaking out of its cage, and by the way, okay, that was some pretty shoddy cage work. Given we were told like, oh, the Drake can't get out. You know, like I'm just saying, got out pretty easy.
Mhm.
That seems like that's on them.
We need
So-
hazard pay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Philip with his clipboard of fun specifically told us not to die in a way that wasn't part of the assurance,
Yep.
True.
which was eaten on things we weren't meant to do. We weren't meant to get eaten. Was that on his list?
Yep. That would have been on the list.
So really we just did what Philip told us. See where I'm going with this.
I like that. I'm still not sure what we do with Daisy.
Well, if Brian takes care of her,
At least for a little while. We can just figure something out later.
I mean, I was kind of going to go to the city and look for a job, but I mean, I could look after the cow, but I would want some sort of weekly salary.
Oh, I was wondering if maybe you'd bring Daisy with you to the city.
And put her on the job market like me.
Maybe she could
produce
Help.
milk for you to sell.
yes, you could sell milk even if you can't eat it. Also, if you were going to look for work down by the docks, like we said, you know, cows can like drag stuff,
Yeah.
like carts or boxes.
Yeah.
I could take her out on the pull.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Never tried it, but yeah.
And sell her milk for extra money?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I could do that. I could move things from A to B. I could be like a kobold with a cow.
Yes.
Yeah. It's perfect. That
Yes.
should be your. You could paint that on the side of Daisy as like
Yeah.
advertising.
Yeah, I'll drag it. Whatever it is, yeah. We'll drag anything. Kobold and a cow. I can see it now.
Yes. I'll invest in that.
How much?
2 gold. I give him 2 gold.
Oh, wow! I could probably buy a cart with a little bit more.
I give him
I-
1 more gold.
Oh, you've really turned my life around, you lot.
Add 2 more gold?
Yeah, I'll give him 2 gold.
I mean, I've never tried to buy a cart before, but I guess with 7 gold, I could probably.
Gives him a gold.
Oh, Bryn! I never thought this day would come. I thought you were really against giving me gold for some reason.
You know, when I thought you were trying to scam us, sure, but in this case, we kind of scammed you into using a Drake. So if
When the scammed becomes the scammer, it's what a turnaround.
life's like that sometimes, I think.
Well, then,
I'm just starting to see.
shall we head back to the city then? I'm feeling really good. I think I can afford paint, a car, everything. This is going to be great.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And
the four of you and the four of the kobolds make your way back to the city.
Plus one
and-
cow.
Plus one cow. You, of course,
The magical cow plus one cow.
they split off and go and start
one
looking
milk.
to set up their business. And the four of you are free to return to the bog standard.
Okay, let's do this, but maybe let me explain.
Don't let me say anything.
I'm
I
just
mean-
gonna.
So we did everything that we said. We actually did
Did.
feed. We did feed it
We did.
as well.
We did, yeah. So let me try and sell this. All right.
Okay.
I got this. Hey,
In that back room, there he is, Philip, sitting by the message cantrip, just like he said he would be. The little piece of copper on the side.
hey,
Ah.
Philip. We're
Well-
back.
Welcome back. How was the quest? Did you manage to feed the cow as instructed? The drake as instructed.
Technically, yes, there was one complication, but we followed your advice,
He
which was very good, sensible, professional advice.
leans across and pulls out the incident book.
Right. That sounds like an incident that we will have to record.
It might have been. So we did feed the drake, but in the process of feeding the drake, it smashed through the thing that was meant to be holding it back. That thing that they specifically told you it
Oh.
couldn't get through.
Oh
So
dear.
take that up with the employer, really.
Okay, so
That was So then it was gonna eat us, and we ran and
hang,
be like,
hang, wait a minute. That's two incidents. We're going to have to fill out separate forms with separate numbers. So, incident 2673.
Drake escaped.
Drake holding cell damaged.
Well, yes, but I would argue faulty over damaged.
And the Drake damaged it, not
The Drake damaged
the
it.
Drake.
Drake
Possibly because it was faulty.
Drake damaged faulty holding cell.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's-
there we
That
go.
would be my argument.
And that would be today's date. Your name. Just put a signature in that little box there. There we go. Lovely. So then, incident number 2. It tried to chase you.
It tried to eat us, and we ran away. Because you specifically told us not to die in a way that wasn't covered by insurance, and I scribbled on my arm that being eaten was part of that.
Actually, it would have been quite all right if you were digested. We had to have that in place ever since Harry joined us.
Oh, well, my mistake. But anyway, we ran away.
That's still very wise. You know, run away today, live to clean something.
Okay.
They did need a cleaner. Just unrelated. Just a side note, a comment.
Incident
there a
2794. Adventurers nearly eaten.
Yeah, does that sound accurate, everybody?
Yeah, that
Due
sounds
to-
about right.
Escaped Drake.
Also accurate, yes.
And today's date, and then there's a signature. Do we want the same signature or someone else?
I don't mind.
Okay. Well, anyone then. There we go. Thank you, Armin. Thank you. Any more on top of that?
Just that it kind of does need a cleaner. But again, that's more of a comment than an incident.
Perhaps that's not an incident, really. I'll just put that down in my list of potential jobs. Potential follow-up with Manculio, RE, cleaning up of dungeon.
Yes, also capturing and/or killing of Drake, I suppose.
And help with cleaning up Drake, although that sounds like a level 2 or 3 encounter.
Yeah, not us
Yeah.
specifically, but just maybe someone.
Yes. How did you get away? Did it...
We ran.
Oh,
Stairs were
Bryn.
narrow.
Bryn, you're
running up
bleeding.
the Oh, quite a bit. I nearly died.
She was unconscious for a second.
Yeah, I'm bleeding a bit. Yeah, but I slap myself across the face with my own lay on hands and get myself back up a little more.
I can see some damage to the half plate there. Was that our half plate or your half plate?
That's my half plate. Don't worry.
I feel like we should still record it in the incident book.
Oh, sure,
damaged
damage-
half plate due
damaged
to
half.
escaped
Drake.
Drake.
Yeah.
Hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Will be your signature again.
Oh, right.
Also, we probably need to fill up our rations because we try to distract hungry, broken out.
By throwing our rations at the Drake.
Definitely.
Okay.
need Rations.
Okay. So job summary, wrap up, partial completion, fed rations, and gave it exercise.
Yes.
That's actually a really strong argument to be made for that, yes.
I mean, I don't know how they'll take it, but we can see, I guess. How about Misty? Do you have anything to add?
It was very eye-opening. Had a great time despite the mess. We'll be recommending you to other people, for people looking for jobs. And everyone was very good to work with.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Good. A glowing report. Thank you. Well then, all of you. Let's see. As of now, here are your wages. 4 coppers each, mind you, and a free coupon for a mug of ale at the bar.
I turn to the other 3 and say, have I told you guys about the dock workers union?
I go and I get a drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
Same. Big same.
Yeah, sure thing. Our friend does not join you. He stays by the copper. But yeah,
Before
as
we leave, I would turn to Philip, just like, see, we didn't get them killed, and walk out.
he solemnly nods and like puts a hand to his chest for them.
Still alive.
Let's wrap up in the bar for the evening. What do you guys do after a hard day's work?
Drinks.
Drinks.
Music! Music!
You didn't even ask about Daisy. We didn't even have to say anything.
I felt confident that they wouldn't. I mean, that would be weird to ask specifically. Once you said you fed a Drake, why would you ask, well, did you feed it the thing I gave you to feed it? I mean...
Well, we said we fed it rations as well.
Yeah.
Which is also true, you know. But why would he think to clarify? I don't know.
So, Misty, how was your experience?
Well, I think I'm gonna have lots of songs to write, but they're not the songs that I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Husky
now I'm-
bartender wiping a glass says they never are.
Bryn,
Yes.
same question? I guess you've been on adventures?
I mean... Not... Well, I guess I didn't call them that. I don't know. I lived at sea. Things happened, but I didn't go out and try and... This was weird. There wasn't like... When stuff tried to kill me, it wasn't because someone kept it as a weird pet. You know? That's the distinction for me. I don't mind
Yeah.
stuff trying to kill me, and I kill it
Yeah.
back. But this was weird. It was a little too organized. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just opened up all these new moral questions I wasn't comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned a lot about capitalism and about employment in general.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was
no
hoping to help with your existential issue, but I don't think it did.
No, it's worse. Definitely worse.
Okay.
Solid worse, yeah.
But you helped Brian and his family? That's a good
That
Yeah,
was nice.
that's good.
Hey, that was good.
That felt really good.
We did all lose money on this job, though.
Oh, yes, for sure.
By quite a bit. Yeah. No. quite a
Yeah. Yeah.
It was kind of charity.
No,
That was
no,
doing a good
Not
thing.
complaining, just saying I kind of
Yeah.
thought we would get paid more, that it would balance out. A bit
Yeah, I
better.
definitely thought that too.
I
I
thought
would
we
have
were gonna, I thought we were gonna break even, and we super
Yeah.
I think next time we first should ask how much we get to decide if we want.
Yeah, I
Also,
forgot
maybe we
to
should have
check.
looted more. I don't know how this works.
We would have gotten eated.
No, I mean before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I don't mean like while we were running for our lives.
Gotcha.
It would have been great.
Gotcha. Loot
you-
while running. Loot and scoot.
No, the old loot scheme.
If each of you does hand in your ticket for your free mug of ale, you will get 1 pint of the bar's famous brew, Bogwash, aptly named. Anyone who drinks it can make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Constitution save.
Okay. Oh.
Callia has never drank that stuff before, as it seems.
Oh no.
Armin, you drink this, and a light, pleasant buzz fills your head. It's not the best ale you've ever had, but it's serviceable. For Misty and Bryn, a light, pleasant buzz fills your head, and your passive perception drops by 5 as you start to feel the cloud descend over your brains. As
Now
for as for Callie, your a light buzz fills your head, quickly followed by the passive perception drop, and before you know it, your mind is wandering quite easily, and you now have disadvantage on all checks involving int,
no.
whiz, or charisma.
Great.
Oh
So yeah. Away from the table, though, which we can come back to shortly if we want to continue roleplaying and getting drunk after a party. I'm all for it. We go across the city where a kobold is bartering with a cart salesman, and the conversation is very much.
Please, I'm here with my family. We've managed to muster 4 gold for your worst cart.
I love Brian so much.
And about a week later, you see a cart painted all white, with a a picture of a kobold and a cow in like a circle, and it says around it, "Kobold and cow, we drag shit," and they make their way.
Yay.
I'll have to add that to my doodle now.
Yeah.
Also, there are rumors in the docks of kobolds looking to join the union.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Brian puts in a good word with their reps, so.
Oh yeah, it goes down well. Goes down real well. And if we like, that's where we can wrap. If we want to do some more drinking, we can do some more drinking. You've got a whole 4 coppers to spend now.
How much would it cost to get a scribe to help me make a pamphlet and like a petition sheet for an junior adventurers union?
Oh my god.
It depends. If you go to the local printers and writers guild, they do have unpaid interns who will do it for 2 coppers.
So what you're telling me is there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. All right.
Oh, this makes me so happy.
It's a harsh place, this city. So much capitalism everywhere.
How much is it for a member of the guild?
5 silvers.
I'll pay that.
No?
I got money.
You get a really nice written piece. They do it all out in block engraving first. Show you the block before they engrave it to make spellings. Obviously, it's backwards. And then
And how much to get my own clipboard?
Looking around the city for a clipboard, where would you look? When you ask at the
Well, I mean,
writers at the Writers
No.
and Printers Guild, they've never heard of such a device.
We going for like regular clipboard or like clipfolio?
Just so that I can get people to sign my petition. Like, how
Ah.
do you petition without a clipboard?
Interesting. They've never heard of such a thing.
Can I just ask them for like a piece of plywood?
Yeah, they'll give you a piece of plywood and like a cloves peg.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
I like whittle down the edges with my scimitar.
You just created a whole new thing.
And
Well,
I like,
we
Yes.
did see
yeah, Philip has a clipboard.
Philip has the clipboard of fun.
True. You could have asked him where he got his.
Maybe it's a magic item.
Obviously, you three are the first people I ask to join my Junior Adventurers Union.
Oh yeah.
I'll totally sign up.
Oh yes, definitely.
Number one
Yeah.
demand is better wages.
Yes.
Yes, signing up for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And clarification of insurance terms.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Do we show this clipboard to Philip?
Well, no, we have to make sure we have more of the company on board before we take it to management. Otherwise, we
Yeah.
show our hand, you know?
Yeah.
So, but we know that's
course.
coming.
And if we meet more adventurers level 1, we know what we
Yeah.
have to do. We will send them to Bryn.
Yeah.
If we want a bit more of support.
So, I mean, once we have over 10 members, we will have to hold a meeting and elect the rep. You know, I'm only going to stand in until we have 10, you know, just because it's only fair.
Yep.
I'm making notes for future games.
This makes me so happy.
I noted down. Tell everyone to go to Bryn and sign up.
Oh god.
Well, everyone, then, as we get towards, maybe we'll pan away from this scene as Bryn, Kaliaman, and Misty are discussing the items to include on their agenda for the Junior Adventurers Union. Bryn and Misty, you each receive a level for use in your next one-shot, wherever it may be. You are now a level 2 adventurer, thanks to your first adventure.
Da-na-na-na.
Callie and Armin, as you know, you have to stay level 1 to help other junior adventurers get into the crew proper. Philip mentions that there's going to be an actual cleaning job next week, and that Harry will be helping.
Cool. Do we know Harry?
You haven't worked with Harry before, but you've heard that he is extremely proficient at cleaning.
Not as proficient as me. Mm.
It's said even more proficient than you. And
We
with
shall
that,
see.
and with that, we will end our first show of the season. Thank you very much, everyone. Did you all have fun?
Yes.
That's amazing.
So much fun.
That's not what I
Oh god.
It really is. Well, let's go around. Let's talk about who we are, where we can find each other online, and all the wonderful things that we get up to. We'll go the other way around this time and start with QTV. Vicky.
That's me. That's me. Hi, I'm Vicky, cutie_V on the Twitters. It was amazing. It was so much fun. Thank you, guys. That was totally different than I expected, but it was amazing. And now we have a piece that we can carry on to the next game, which I love. Like, sign up here! We have we can bring that forward. Oh, I'm looking forward to more games. Not looking forward to stay squishy in level 1, but hey, we knew what would come to us, so we'll have to deal with it.
I felt so bad when I started rolling damage, but also so good.
It worked out kind of.
So glad Bryn had more than 11 hit points.
Yeah. And yeah, if you want to see where I'm up to, follow me on Twitter. I will be Thursday, round about same time when we started on the Germans channel to do the Cthulhu game, which is really fun. And then I will be back next week, same time, same place here. And looking forward to meeting new adventurers, and having new adventures.
Thank you so much, Vicky. Next around the screen, we have Jenny at Exapogno.
Yeah. I'm not called Misty, I'm called Jenny. And you can find me on Twitter at Exapogno, doing some crafty things, dicey things, sometimes all unofficial, and just basically getting excited about Dungeons and Dragons. Was very excited and happy to be invited on this, my first ever stream. It was super fun, and it was lovely to share it with all of you. And yeah, just thank you for having me. It was a really great time.
Thank you. You shall live on in Tim's memory for a long time.
Oh, Tim.
Oh.
Next around the screen, we have naturally Orla.
Hi. All right. Well, this was a lot of fun. I've never unionized so many people in one day before. So that's exciting. Twitter is the best place to find me. I actually airing right now over on YouTube is the season finale of Dublin and Dragons. So we have our season just ended. So we're going to start season 2 in a couple of weeks. And that's what I do.
Thank you so much. And yes, you will probably be featuring in the new recruits as they have to join the union, or at least they're offered to join the union before they get adventuring. Thank you. Last but most certainly not least.
Very reasonable.
Oh yes, of course. Less than 4 coppers, I hope. Next around the screen, and lastly, we have Jenna at Aspiring DM.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Aspiring DM, and then where I have like art and other just random stuff on there. But you can find me on Instagram and on the internet in general at littledragonscribbles.com or Instagram or whatever, where I have bullet journaling and other Dungeons and Dragons type things. So yeah.
Thank you. And if you guys have got any other things that you would like to put in chat, like if you've got a creative store or your Dublins and Dragons thing or anything else, the little elf notes, all that stuff, if you want to put it in the in the Twitch chat, feel free to. We don't block links, so you guys can self promo. Go for it. And that just leaves me talking of self promo. So it's almost like I planned that segue. Check out the wall of links that my bot is currently spamming at you for all of the information you can find about us and the Scratticus Academy. I'd like to welcome people to streaming, welcome people to Dungeons & Dragons, welcome to return to Dungeons & Dragons and other TTRPGs. Run 12 shows a week, and these are between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Eastern time. No, wait, UK time. Monday to Thursday. Yeah, also check out our sponsors, Magehand Press and Bird in the Storm Publishing, both of whom can also be found in our channel links. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along for the ride, and until next time, on Evoking Emotions, we'll be back in an hour and a half? More like a couple of hours with a brand new season of Dungeons & Dragons again, where we'll be playing the Choir of Elements with a brand new DM. So, forward to seeing you there. Keep evoking emotions, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.